They got nobody to their left. It's two players in Perfecto and Electronic down here on Monster. And, ooh, Electronic quite blind. Catches JT at the very least, but we're looking at a 4-player post plant comfortably for Komplexiti. Bit and head trick coming around from Graffiti already. But what can they see? What can they find? Nobody seems to be showing face at the moment for Komplexiti because they put that bomb down, and now they just need to hang on. Jump spot elicits a couple peeks. Now, they saw Floppy peek from default, and Grim just shot a bullet. That's 3 players' positions confirmed. Now you just gotta kill them. That's the hard part. They decide to swarm towards head trick. Knives out. And Fang will finish what Grim starts.
He didn't let him get it.
How dare you, Fang?
Oh, he was out of bullets, too? That's $1,500, man. You know, that can...
Grim would have had more than a Mac 10 had he been allowed to second knife. But he'll let that go and die inside that smoke. JT tries to take the place of the front runner. Both the Mac 10s down with nothing. The 5-7 of Electronic, 2 kills. 5-7 of SDY, 1.
Oof, and they had no one coming up late long, so look at Fang, right? He's stuck holding this and hoping that someone peeks him.
God, what a tough spot.
Teammate to the back. Oh, man, I mean, obviously going A is just going to be pretty hard. Electron doesn't have to move. He's got a teammate beside him.
Scout shot even connects. Fang dreaded 2 heads inside that bomb site.
Yeah.
MP9 from Bit. Nice second kill. Finds Hauser on the fallback. Goes back at it for Floppy. So 3 MP9 kills. Nice and easy for Bit. This force buy nets them absolutely nothing. Not a single point of damage done. Grim. Full-fledged 1v5.
And no damage. Yeah, no damage done this round. Behind him. Interesting because they don't actually have to move in this position, and they might just think they're hunting down an Opera, but they're not.
Bit keeps it nice and clean versus Grim. There's the connection from head trick, so his op finds.
That was cool. I mean,
third.
You know, they had to understand that they still had a really good position, even though they didn't have cover behind them. Wow, what a peek. Head trick is not holding wide at all. Just a pixel. And
Hang now.
Floppy doesn't give him anything.
Didn't see the player back truck. Oh, but he turns it. And there's Perfecto peeking out from Banks. So we've got a Floppy clutch in the cards. Perfecto already on the Banks dumpster. Oh, what? Floppy sees that one coming. Cuts it down to just him versus SDY. Didn't catch him on that cross. Little jiggles. Pixel peeks. He gets the duel he wants, but lesser health, and Some Die Young sticks the landing, denies Floppy his clutch.
Down. A nice try. You know, this man has made a magic sometimes with his clutch rounds, and overall did a lot of work here, actually, before the clutch even took place. So nearly the 4 frags. Calls up Perfecto, top of the bin, but SDY deals with it. I mean, they're clearly going to set up for a full B exec in a second, but they're making sure to hold on to their default at the same time. So the walkout starts to take place. It's moving at a pretty good tempo, but the flash comes up for Perfecto, and he does a lot of damage.
Very nice indeed. Electronic sliding by, finishing what Perfecto got started. A ton of damage from Perfecto. Good supporting flash from SDY off Graffiti. And that's what they've been doing now back-to-back rounds, right? Last time it's the double peak from Electronic and Perfecto into short. This time they just do it deeper over on Monster. Both times they call out where Komplexiti are in fact stacking. Bit nicely timed flank, but he doesn't finish Fang. Grim hits the dirt, 10 health in the 1v.
I don't think there was flash support behind it from the T side, and the CT's clued into it. As soon as their smoke came up, they gave him a second, let him get comfortable, and it looked like they were about to turn that corner, but kind of activated now. And head trick is still holding this. He falls back, but Bit doesn't need a babysitter.
It's so clean. Now he does turn his attention away from Grim as head trick falls back a bit. So he gets left on his own. Not quite able to skate around that corner fast enough. Still, man advantage secured thanks to Bit and some very quick rifle work. Here's the op shot from head trick. Misses the mark. JT, with a double of his own. Channels his inner Bit. And JT, known for his entries, goes hard into this A site. Electronic, he's got a gap to work with. JT stranded at the moment. Floppy slowly creeping in from this long B flank. And he's going to time it properly, so it seems. A little bit of space here as Electronic extends outwards, and it's Grim to end it all. So 2 kills to Grim, 2 kills to JT. Komplexiti.
This is that beautiful setup we saw in the last rounds.
Oh, but he's turning around.
Great
Bit
trade
comes in.
potential, yeah.
34 health left over, though, and he's pinched. Stuck between the long peak and that last Bathrooms player, Perfecto. He's inside sight. Bank player doesn't see him, and he controls the spray. With so few bullets left, he gets that second kill to Fang, and that just sucks the life straight out of Komplexiti because Floppy's trying another one of those cheeky B to A flanks. No time for him to recover this one. Perfecto lets Fang go by, stops bomb, ends it all for Komplexiti.
Yeah, double rifle setup in the Bathrooms, maybe an off at bank watching long. They didn't see that. I'm not surprised they don't fully clear the truck in that situation, but this is Perfecto's golden ticket, and he will not let this slip, so really well done. The trade was possible, and then Floppy's flank actually could have been impactful, but hungry riflers.
Nice turn back. Perfecto commits to the spray, only finding the one. Fang, third man in, trades it out. SDY's back, stuck inside Graffiti. Electronic burned away into short, so that for a moment stopped Fang, but he just died with bomb inside the water. Bit keeps it quick. A second, perhaps? No, JT can't finish that one. And with SDY being able to tuck back into cover, suddenly JT feels surrounded, and he is. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. NaVi continue to rack up round wins.
I'll give Long a little bit of love. Look at Bit just standing out in the open.
Come get some.
Wow, not a care in the world. He knows he's better right now.
He's gonna go extend outwards, tries to hold on to the bomb control. Last bullet, finishes Grim, and sets up Electronic to close it. So 3 kills versus the Pistols and Scout for Bit.
It's about to be a reference game here for Bit. Of course, I mean, not a most staunch competition, but it is a revenge match here.
176.
Wow, 176.
11 rounds in.
I'll take off my shoes to count that high.
Komplexiti, no, he's never too far. But he keeps it fresh, drops bomb again. Being set up nicely. SDY's got the flashbangs for days. B site, A site, doesn't matter. His assists are all over the place. And Fang finally puts an end to the beast.
So he can die. So we'll see what they do off the back of this. They've been mauling the back of dice. Fang come forward through the smoke. He does. Oh, but SDY gets to hear it all.
Yeah, he got hit by that.
I think he could have chilled in the smoke for a second.
Grim, not going to get any closer, so Halzerk looking for the 1 versus 4. Flashbangs pressuring him, 30 seconds to the clock, and he hits the first shot, critical. Goes for that bank peek, but a quick tuck from SDY keeps him out of danger. Now he's just going to rush this one outwards. Halzerk hears the run-up. No scope for you, good sir. SDY jumps up and over, gives NaVi yet another.
It's tough that this map isn't going well, of course, for Komplexiti. They're about to clean house, right? They came so close to taking out Liquid, 14-11 on Vertigo at one point. Maybe even a little bit better than that. And now in the...
First one's good. Just suffocating. Every time they try to get to this B site, they're met by aggression, peaks, consistent pressure. And yet again, it gives them man advantage.
CT start to move in. Oh, Bit spotted maybe.
See it. Shadow advantage. Bit gets Fang. Oh, but the nade finds him. Nice utility there from Halzerk. This time he's got an assist in Grim on this bomb site. But Halzerk gets flanked by Electronic. Cut out of it quickly. Grim, chance to line him up, but they're so ready for the peak, and it's just NaVi who are way too sharp for Komplexiti to handle this time around.
Yeah, there's something special about being, that being Bit's 20th kill. Even spotted right there, they have him. They're lining up the perfect shot. Just didn't get the kill itself. Another great flash. Wow, these supporting flashes for Bit have been extraordinary.
SDY, baby. He's got the utility covered.
And now he's setting up for a play where he can flank around long if they leave this unchecked, and they haven't been going here a lot. Some pressure on B.
Floppy trying to do his best, feign a little presence, but catching Halzerk like that outside bathrooms is big. Bomb now in the dirt as well, so JT backs up a second. Gonna let Floppy come and join him. Trying to clear Banana from this side of it.
It's kind of floating here. I mean, he doesn't really need to be watching like this, but okay.
It's an open door for Floppy to take down a big scalp. Still, a 2 versus 5 in round 14. JT looking to get his feet onto the bomb site. Ever closer they get, and SDY and Electronic, despite Bit's inability to get one this round. It's definitely the kind of result that just wipes the smile off Complexity's face, and Electronic wipes 1.5 off of the monster push. Grim's got a double kill. They still have to deal with Perfecto inside water. He's gonna play inside this smoke with 2 kills. Maybe they let this slide. Oh no, they're looking for him. They tag him, and sure enough, Floppy ends it. Head trick from inside the heaven smoke. But Bit's gone unchecked. He's already up on short.
Let him disperse.
Grim getting off that bomb site's pretty big, or else you'd have Floppy and Halzerk just corralled between what's left of the CTs. Oof. Just a third. That's all they're fighting for. A third T round win, if possible. Head trick, nice quick scope into Halzerk. Drops down with time being limited. Tries to close this distance, and Grim, he's got the audio. All he needs. Point blank. The op just doesn't have time.
Wow.
No, sir.
NT.
Not enough. Beautiful shots from Head Trick to close out the half, but it is Grim with 3 kills and he's got a lot coming at him. Fang and Grim will be the first 2 to scramble up, and Fang's already behind the truck, so a little more comfortable than Grim per se, but point blank, Bit connects with the Glock. SDY still floating around down towards B. Floppy, fond of those B flanks, but this time he falls victim 2-1. And it's man advantage here for NaVi with that compromised backline. So JT's completely out of this retake until he can deal with SDY, if he can deal with it. In the meantime, his 2 other teammates start to push out. Grim, a 1 and done, and that flank's good for 2. SDY really ends this, and with a pistol win on top of that first half, it looks like NaVi are sprinting towards the finish line.
Does feel like it, surely.
Swing those hand cannons. It's the right stack at the very least. You got 5 players on this bomb site. Weird things can happen. Fang kicks it off. Electronic, that's 4. And an anti-eco ace is stolen away by Bit. Electronic does the heavy lifting. Fight first.
Yes. They're so pretending to be serious right now. This is all about the kills.
They're glued to each other, and they might both die to Fang if he can find timing on the flank. Yep, sure enough. That's a way to end it in Bit's favor. Assuming that the rest of NaVi can recover, and so far so good. They've got Halzerk pinned into the corner. He's not alone there. Grim very much next to him. Perfecto very dangerously close to these 2 CTs. Bomb gets moved along, down long.
Oof.
And there's not much left of Halzerk.
Oh.
15 health, but now they don't know about Grim. He catches him off, goes for the second in bathrooms, and Head Trick is going to keep this round alive. A 3v5 to end Complexity's chance at continuing a CT half? Maybe. It would need the 1v2 clutch, and it looks doable. Floppy, known to be on the flank, sure enough, wrapping around bathrooms, and Head Trick plants on the appropriate side of Dicebox. He's got less health.
Oh. And the smoke to make it look like he could go long. And now you can play it from CT, clear out CT, come either back to bank or go up the other side. Plant's open for him. Floppy bites on it, walks around, and Head Trick, he may have done it.
Head Trick piecing this one together. Playing with what feels like years of wisdom. Tucks it in perfectly. Floppy runs out, gets double dinked, goes down, and NaVi, salt in the wound, insult to injury, a 3v5 to close a dominant rematch. The exact same map, the exact same teams on the exact same day, and a total contrast in terms of results.